At 64, George Clooney confirms the speculation. In spite of the social forces that have more often than not kept members of the LGBTQ+ community hidden in the shadows, the entertainment business has long been a venue where members of this group have thrived. There have been innumerable stars throughout the history of Hollywood who identify as LGBTQ+, but many of them have kept their identities concealed out of fear of retaliation or damage to their careers. This has been the case from the early days of Hollywood to the present day. Nevertheless, in recent years, there's been an increase in LGBTQ+ rights and visibility. And as a result, a growing number of celebrities are coming out and proudly sharing their identities with the rest of the world. Drew Barrymore, E.T. and Charlie's Angels actress, owns a talk show, mother of two. When it comes to her sexuality, Drew Barrymore has never hidden the fact that she's bisexual. She's known as the wild kid of Hollywood. In point of fact, she made headlines all the way back in 2003 when she boldly admitted that she was bisexual for the first time. Since then, she's been going about her life according to her own rules. Drew is very proud of the fact that she lives a sexually fluid lifestyle, and the fact that she just divorced Will Koppelman has provided her with even more freedom to explore all aspects of who she is. Drew has never been one to shy away from following her heart and her hobbies, and this trait serves her well whether she's cuddling up to a leading man like Luke Wilson or sharing an intimate moment with a stunning lady like Lucy Wilson. Tom Hardy, British heartthrob, Mad Max lead, avid dog lover. Before he met his lovely wife, Charlotte Riley, and started a family, Hollywood heartthrob Tom Hardy had quite an eventful history. Tom's adolescence was anything but typical. He experimented with sex, booze, and drugs, and he lived dangerously close to the edge of society. However, the fact that he experimented with guys brought up some questions. Tom freely states that despite the fact that he's now happily married, he continues to explore same-sex relationships on the big screen. This helps him add a whole new level of authenticity to his performances. It should come as no surprise that Tom is a highly sought-after actor in the business, given his desire to challenge preconceived notions and his open mind. Michelle Rodriguez, Fast and Furious star, known for tough girl roles, Texan-born, Jersey-raised. Both on and off the screen, Fast and Furious star Michelle Rodriguez is a formidable opponent in any situation she finds herself in. She's more than simply a Hollywood legend. She's also a supporter of love and acceptance in all its myriad manifestations. Michelle does not subscribe to the idea that one should have a certain sexual orientation. Instead, she chooses to go with the flow and follow her heart, no matter where it may take her. During an interview, she referred to her sexual orientation as bisexual, saying, "Bi, yeah, I fall under the B category of LGBT." But labels don't matter to Michelle. What's most important to her is that people stay true to who they are and blaze their own paths. Jim Parsons, Big Bang Theory star, four-time Emmy winner, advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Jim Parsons, the famous star of The Big Bang Theory, is not just a Hollywood celebrity, but also a true champion for the LGBTQ+ community. He's been out and proud about his sexual orientation and gender identity for decades. There's little room for speculation about Jim's sexual orientation, given that he's been wed to his partner, Todd Spewick, for more than 10 years, and that marriage has been extremely successful. Even though they initially met on a blind date, this dynamic couple has an intense connection to one another, which is extremely astounding considering how they initially met. When Jim and Todd went on a blind date, we all know the outcome could have gone either way, but for them, it was love at first sight. Demi Lovato, Disney Channel alumna, New Mexico native, tattoo enthusiast. Demi Lovato, the dazzling and daring pop artist, is more than simply a music superstar. They're also a true champion for the LGBTQ+ community. Demi Lovato is an outspoken advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. When it comes to expressing their real gender, Demi does not restrict themselves in any way and boldly declares that they're non-binary. Demi is proud to identify as pansexual, which means they're open to any sexual experience with anyone or anything that piques their interest. When it comes to their sexual preferences, Demi's not picky. Demi is unafraid to speak their truth, declaring that they're too queer to be in a relationship with a cisgender male. Marlin Brando, considered one of the greatest actors of the 20th century, the Godfather star, rejected his Oscar. Icon on the screen, even though it was Hollywood's best-kept secret, Marlon Brando was an idol of the LGBT community throughout this time period. Marlon acknowledged having romantic relations with a variety of men and women, including a long-term partnership with Richard Pryor. Brando was known for breaking people's hearts and being a player who would sleep with everyone or everything that moved. Selena Gomez, fashion trendsetter, multi-platinum artist, former Disney darling. When Selena Gomez first appeared on the scene as a young Disney star, the entire world immediately fell in love with her, and her popularity has only grown to rise since then. But it's not just her strong voice and sparkling personality that has everyone talking, it's also her sizzling connections with some of the greatest celebrities in Hollywood. Selena's been very upfront about the fact that she's both curious about and attracted to other women. Despite the fact that she's not yet ready to assign a label to her sexuality, in point of fact, a heated shower session with model and actress Cara Delevingne in Saint-Tropez didn't do anything but give more gasoline to the fire. Wentworth Miller, Prison Break star, Ivy League grad, openly gay icon. Wentworth Miller, the Hollywood heartthrob who shot to stardom thanks to his starring part in the show Prison Break, exudes an alluring aura both on and off the screen. However, Wentworth struggled with Hollywood's don't ask, don't tell ethos, which was at odds with his dark and brooding good looks. He felt hemmed in by his emotions for a number of years. Since Wentworth courageously came out as gay, he's decided that he's no longer willing to play it safe by choosing conventional roles for heterosexual characters. Wentworth is a true star in the profession thanks to the combination of his chiseled features and natural talent. By living his truth and refusing to be confined by the expectations of society, he's paving the way for the next generation of LGBTQ+ actors to follow in his footsteps. Kristen Stewart, Twilight Saga star, California-born artist, known for edgy fashion choices. Kristen Stewart, the excellent actress most recognized for her part in the Twilight movies, is unashamedly bisexual. Her position in the film earned her a lot of attention. This Hollywood legend has dated both men and women throughout her life, and she's now in a relationship with her lover Alicia Cargile. In spite of the fact that her former relationship with co-star Robert Pattinson was the subject of extensive media coverage, Kristen is currently in a relationship that makes her feel the happiest and most content. Kristen continues to be herself to who she is, despite criticism and harsh words from prominent persons in public life, such as the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, and she urges others to do the same. Lee Pace, the Hobbit and Guardians of the Galaxy star, Oklahoma-born artist, multilingual, French and Italian. In a recent interview, the legendary actor Ian McKellen had a slip of the tongue and accidentally revealed the identity of his co-star, the actor Lee Pace. A terrifying experience can result from being outed in an unanticipated manner, even if the journalist who interviewed them may share some of the guilt for it. However, there's no doubt that Pace is now part of the LGBTQ+ community, and he's currently in a happy relationship with his attractive lover, Matthew. This is something that can't be denied. There's no question in anyone's mind that Pace will continue to dominate Hollywood thanks to the amazing talent and obvious charm he possesses. Jillian Anderson, the X-Files icon, UK-born artist, social justice advocate. Jillian Anderson, the attractive and talented star of the television show X-Files, is not only an outstanding actor, but also an expert on love in all its guises. Her role as Dana Scully's partner on the show made her a household name. She's honest about her experience with both men and women, despite the fact that she's currently in a relationship with Peter Morgan, the creator of The Crown. Given the breadth and depth of her understanding of bisexuality, it should come as no surprise that Jillian was cast as the ideal character in the critically acclaimed series Sex Education. Jillian Anderson is a genuine source of motivation for all of us thanks to her stunning good looks, impressive ability, and unwavering commitment to being herself. Billie Joe Armstrong, Green Man frontman, California-born rocker, lyrically gifted songwriter. Billie Joe Armstrong, the dynamic lead vocalist and guitarist for the punk rock band Green Day, is more than simply a rock star. He's a pioneer for sexual fluidity. Green Day's music has been influenced by Armstrong's openness to gender nonconformity. Billie Joe is out and proud about his bisexuality, despite the fact that he's been married to a woman for more than 20 years. Not only is he exceptionally talented musically, but he also happens to be related to the well-known astronaut Neil Armstrong. Billie Joe is a true icon of all time thanks to the unapologetic approach to love and the unshakable dedication to his work that's taken throughout his career. The musician has taken a baby step for men, but a gigantic leap for the music industry by publicly acknowledging that he's bisexual. Aubrey Plaza, Saturday Night Live alumna, Delaware-born deadpan queen, known for her unique quirkiness. Aubrey Plaza, a great actress who's recognized for her sharp wit and quirky charm, is not embarrassed to say that she's popular among female fans. She's known for her sharp wit and quirky charm. In point of fact, this bisexual celebrity has admitted that the strong male energy she exudes is one of the primary reasons why many women find her attractive. Aubrey is currently in a committed relationship with the director, Jeff Baena, but she's been completely open about the fact that she's attracted to both men and women. It would appear that the on-screen makeout sequence she shared with Alison Brie in Spin Me Round only served to solidify her affection toward female characters. Matt Bomer, known for Magic Mike, Texas-born heartthrob, father of 3. Matt Bomer, the multi-talented actor who made history by coming out when he married his husband back in 2012, is nothing short of a true icon. Matt and his husband are the first openly gay couple to get married in the United States. But being upfront and honest about his sexuality hasn't always been easy for Matt. In fact, Matt has the courage to speak out about his terrible experiences in the ruthless world of Hollywood, where competition is fierce. Although he does see a glimmer of optimism in the progress that's been achieved in society's acceptance of LGBTQ+ persons, he's also been frank about the difficulties he's encountered working in the profession. Kate McKinnon, Saturday Night Live standout, master of impressions, New York-born funny woman. Kate McKinnon, a comedic talent and star of Saturday Night Live, is overjoyed to be able to call herself a member of the LGBTQ+ community. Given that she was the one who hosted the Big Gay Sketch Show in the past, there was no doubt about her sexual orientation. Kate came out as a lesbian on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, where she also stated that Ellen was the motivation behind her decision to expose her sexual orientation. In spite of the fact that she has a larger-than-life appearance on stage, Kate is essentially a reserved and quiet person. She prefers to keep her private life out of the public eye in order to maintain the peaceful existence she shares with her partner of many years. Christian Nairn, Game of Thrones Hodor, accomplished DJ, Northern Irish native. Once again, the beloved Game of Thrones actor Christian Nairn is at the center of the news. This time it's due to the honest and uninhibited manner in which he discusses his sexuality. In 2014, he made the decision to reveal a significant part of himself to the rest of the world. Christian took the courageous step of coming out to his family. He'd been waiting for an interviewer to question him about his sexuality for a number of years, and finally the opportunity presented itself. In typical Christian fashion, he handled the announcement with humor and grace, garnering the respect and adoration of followers all around the world in the process. George Clooney. George Clooney attended LA's top LGBTQ+ gala, making a statement with a rainbow-accented suit. Insiders reveal that Clooney has been donating to LGBTQ+ causes behind the scenes for years. Clooney is reportedly considering producing a documentary focused on global LGBTQ+ rights. star power in a rainbow-accented outfit made George Clooney stand out at LA's top LGBTQ+ gala. The Hollywood legend passionately spoke about love and inclusivity. Insiders say Clooney has long supported LGBTQ+ causes and is considering a global LGBTQ+ rights documentary. It's encouraging to see Clooney champion equality. Bravo, George. Bella Thorne, Florida-born starlet, uses her platform to promote body positivity, edgy and bold fashion choices. With a string of critically acclaimed and award-winning turns under her belt, Bella Thorne is rapidly establishing herself as one of Hollywood's most gifted and courageous performers. In spite of the fact that critics had a range of reactions to her directorial debut in the adult film industry, she was given a Visionary Award in recognition of her achievements in the field. However, Bella's unapologetic approach extends beyond her employment, as she considers herself to be pansexual and is more attracted to people's personalities than their gender. Bella is proving that she is not afraid to push limits and question standards by blazing her own route in the industry and beyond. She's broken away from traditional labels, and she's doing so by creating her own path. George Takei, beloved for his role as Mr. Sulu in Star Trek, openly gay and proud. California-born cultural icon. George Takei, the renowned actor who is most known for his role as Lieutenant Sulu aboard Kirk's Enterprise in the illustrious Star Trek franchise, is more than simply a science fiction hero. He's a committed spokesperson for the LGBTQ+ community, as well as a passionate advocate for the community. George made his sexual orientation known to the general world in 2005, and ever since then he's utilized his platform to advocate for equality and social justice. In 2008, he made history by being one of the first couples on the same sexual orientation to get a marriage license in the state of California when he married his longtime companion, Brad Altman. The path that George has taken has been an inspiration to countless individuals, and he continues to be a pioneer for the LGBTQ+ community. Chrissy Teigen, model turned TV personality, social media queen, mother of two. Chrissy Teigen, a lovely model and actress who's won the hearts of people all over the United States, is living proof that love knows no boundaries when it's genuine. Their love story has been the stuff of fairy tales, and now that they're married, she's married to the soulful crooner John Legend. Chrissy has made it abundantly apparent that the love that she and John share is a genuine article, despite the fact that some people may have whispered that Chrissy was merely a beard for John. There have been rumblings of lesbian allegations surrounding the supermodel, and if those accusations are to be believed, John might want to take a hint from the reigning queen of the charts herself, Cardi B. John has been the subject of whispers of homosexual rumors. Ariana Grande, pop music powerhouse, Florida-born musical sensation, known for her signature ponytail. Ariana Grande is a well-known pop singer who's renowned for her strength of her vocals as well as her signature high ponytail. Despite the fact that she's never disclosed any information about her private life, she's been very open about her support for the LGBTQ+ community. In point of fact, many of her most successful songs have gone on to become anthems for the community. Songs such as Break Free and No Tears Left to Cry embrace themes of self-expression and acceptance. Her music has always emphasized the importance of loving oneself and being accepted of who one is, regardless of one's sexual orientation, despite the fact that Grande has not openly associated herself with a particular label. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, born in Alabama, United States, outspoken on a variety of social issues. Tim Cook is the chief executive officer of a corporation that's ranked among the Fortune 500, and he came out in 2014. The fact that he was the first gay person to work in his industry is how he became famous. Tim, who's a member of the board of directors for Nike Inc., is of the opinion that LGBT individuals should just be open about their identities.